up again.
It's for the nights when the spread felt cruel. Charts in my face like I'm back in school. It's for the cans that you threw in my ear. I took every word, turned it all into gear. This for the rules that were built like a cage. I learned every line, made them fuel my rage. This for the voice that said you'll just crash. I muted that sound when I saw that cash. Now it's payout day, screenshot in the mail. Bank app buzzing like I just made bail. I don't flex small wins, I respect that grind. Every digit on the screen took a piece of my mind. But I'm not done, it's the first brick laid. Whole new challenge every time I get paid. I run it back, same plan, more calm. Same firm, new face, same war, new bomb. They gon' say lucky, call it just a streak. But they ain't see the losses, I don't ever tweet. You doubt me once, I'll forget that fast. Doubt me twice, I'll just double this bag. Now I'm up and I'm up again. My chest, one move, then the next. No drift, no maybe, no star. I want the whole damn wall. Every inch wants more. Every win opens a door. If the wheel keeps turning clean, you can feel it in your skin. Don't bet the doubt. Don't feed the brake. When it locks in place, that's the shape of fate. Lead it hard, let it pull you through. One true signal and I'm all in tow. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Fuck yes, then I'm ready to go. All in, no halfway fire. Fuck yes, take it higher. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Fuck yes, then I'm ready to blow. All in, no dead end road. Fuck yes, that's the code. In the tape room, same rule. Read the candles, read the fools. If the setup feels alive, I don't blink, I don't swipe. I've seen good enough die slow. Seen bright stars never grow. Going edge feels true. I go harder than I know. Momentum, yeah, once it's live. Don't drag the chain, let it drive. Small stuff stack, then the whole thing flips. One clean hit and the river rips. No split focus, no weak knees. One clear lane, one clean squeeze. If the yes hits deep in the bone, then you send it like it's already home. Life don't hand out second chances, not to hesitations, not to glances. So I cut loose the tired and tame. Burn the ships if I call your name. When the pulse says run, I don't question why. That kind of hunger learns to fly. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Fuck yes, then I'm ready to go. All in, no halfway fire. Fuck yes, take it higher. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Fuck yes, then I'm ready to blow. All in, no dead end road. Fuck yes, that's the code. One good yes can change the room. One true move can split the gloom. Momentum's king, and I know what to do. Jaw set, eyes up, wrists up.
Muscle in the mirror, thunder in my chest. Every scar story, every loss a day.
Short fuse, tall odds, whole room feels small. Still in my veins, I'm built for the fall.
Go long from the bottom to the top. Go long, every limit gonna pop. Chop, 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 cut the doubt off. Watch it drop, bank on chop. Yeah, you know I'm all I got. Go long when the red line says to stop. Go long till the last breath, last. Chop, 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 rhythm in my blood, it knocks. Bank on chop, I'm the blade that never drops. Grind lines, deep cuts, sweat falls, no luck. Jawline concrete, back straight, locked in. The world tries to fold me, I just dig in. Weight on my shoulders, turn it into stars. Every hit I'm taking only sharpens up the rock. Whoa, long, go long from the bottom to the top. Go long, every limit gonna pop. Chop, 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 cut the fear off, let it chop. Bank on chop, put it all up in the shot. Go long when the red light says to stop. Go long, hear the echo when I drop. Chop, 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 step by step I never stop. Bank on chop, cause I'll always beat the clock. Shut at the top, long at the base. But from the grind, not a pretty face. Short at the top, long where it counts. Stacking that strength, add it up, it mounts. Hey! Go long from the bottom to the top. Go long, every limit gonna pop. Chop, 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 cut the chains off, let them drop. Bank on chop, I'm the storm you can't outrun. Go long when the red light says to stop. Go long till the heartbeat says I'm done. Chop, 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 crowd in my chest, it shouts. Bank on chop, bank on chop, bank on chop, 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 chop. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
She was trading gold for a decade or so, and it's heavy to hold, but she carries a load. Can't compare to the gold, it's incomparable. They say everything gold, but I'm checking the code. Every single investment I get in my zone, but they never the best, it ain't ever the most. Her level of flexing, she never opposed. Never the type to be shy, never the type to get goals. In her zone, she's so cold. I try to win her heart, but I know it's already sold. And she don't got the time for somebody she can't control. And I can't waste my life on somebody I can't console, but I'm holding on to hope. So if you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, I'm still down to do the right thing. If you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, the gold queen, I said the gold queen. Yeah, I fell for the first time I heard the phone ring. The day she said she met a man who tried to sell her a dream. And she said, no thanks, I got enough already, but you get in my team. She's traveled the world and made a living off of any place with Wi-Fi and electricity. She's still getting money if it's connected to the city. And still no man in her life that can keep her in life. And it's worthy of a legend in the making. A woman who can live a whole life off of trading. They called her Jane, she was born in the 80s. But there's no way I could put my heart on the line. A woman with the confidence to look in my eyes and tell me she could change my life if I give her my time. And there's no man on this planet who would try and let it slip out of his fingers in the night. And I power of a woman with a brilliant mind. And I was lucky enough to call her mine for one night. So if you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. And I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, I'm still down to do the right thing. If you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. Yeah, I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, I'm still down to do the right thing. I mean, if you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. And I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, I said I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, if you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. And I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, said I'm down to do the right thing. Go queen. Oh. Go queen.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, I'm blessed. I could see a green line if I went blind, and every low is a higher low. And if you don't know, now you know. Ooh, I'm blessed. If you see me on the rise, don't be surprised, and every low is a higher low. And if you don't know, now you know. Now you know. At the bottom with my people, we gon' build us up a steeple. We just need a ladder, yeah, a long ladder. At the bottom with my people, we gon' build us up a steeple. We just need a ladder, yeah, a long ladder. Ooh, I'm blessed. I can see a green line if I went blind, and every low is a higher low. And if you don't know, now you know. Ooh, I'm blessed. If you see me on the rise, don't be surprised, and every low is a higher low. And if you don't know, now you know. Now you know. Man, I just dropped a couple hundred. Shares of fate like them good old boys. I ain't got much to say, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, I just dropped a couple hundred. Shares of fate like them good old boys. I ain't got much to say, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The light was there the whole time. The light was there the whole time. Yeah, the light was there the whole time. The light was there the whole time. Yeah. Ooh, I'm blessed. I can see a green line if I went blind, and every low is a higher low. And if you don't know, now you know. Ooh, I'm blessed. If you see me on the rise, don't be surprised, and every low is a higher low. And if you don't know, now you know. Now you know. The light was there the whole time. Yeah, the light was there the whole time. The light was there the whole time. Yeah, the light was there the whole time. The light was there the whole time. Yeah, the light was there the whole time.
This live show is for educational purposes only and is not financial or investment advice. Only trade with money you can afford to lose. All commentary represents personal opinions. You are solely responsible for your own trading decisions and outcomes. Do your own research and consult a qualified financial professional. Viewing the show does not create an advisor-client relationship.
Welcome, everybody, to the Power Hour special featuring myself, Logan, the CSO, and Hoppy, the Maestro. 2:45 p.m., July 8th, we are trading the last hour of the market. Hobby, how you doing today, bro?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Been a chill day for me. Did some putting furniture together stuff. Nothing, too crazy today. Didn't trade a whole lot, honestly. So it's been a good time. How about you? How you been doing?
Chilling. Caught up, quick trade this morning. And basically, that was it. Now I'm just chilling.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. What to say? Why does Florida ban or put limit restrictions on the corn sites?
Conservative
Like
site.
why?
It's a conservative country. State.
But like everyone's like already out there half naked, and Miami and stuff. A lot of these parts are known for like
Yeah, but it's different than
sports bar.
they like to keep everything contained as much as they can. Republicans and conservatives don't like it. Good thing we have
Damn them.
VPNs. Just use a
Damn them
VPN.
bastards.
Fine.
I know, right? Javi the Java. Fuck yeah, Javi the Java. Damn, Java has 15 indicators. Brabi, I only have 2. I only use MVG and Quantum. That's it. That box is the sauce box. Right? I manually draw those. Only 2.
It is a people are getting very addicted to it too, though, and then it, like, affects your
That's true.
dopamine, and then realistic standards and relationships, and there's a lot of issues.
Very
with that.
true. That is very true. I agree with you there. It does. It does. It does lead to addictions. This thing looks like the 5-minute uptrend is going to hold up, but I'm still looking at this to potentially get stuck in this range here. I think we're going to start seeing this power hour range start to form pretty soon, between around 970 and 950, which is kind of tight. Not a big fan of that, unless this breaks underneath that 946 again. But the 5 minutes ranging up, the 2 and the 1 are trending down. Gotta hit the Albania servers. Albania servers. My 9-year-old son just discovered it does more than just pee. Pray for me. J King, yeah. My son discovered that early on too. You know, we tried to do the whole stop touching it or it's gonna fall off thing. We probably will let it fall off, right? If we knew it could really fall off, we probably wouldn't give a fuck. I'm like, well, if it falls off, it falls off. You know? Yeah, so I feel you. I've had to have the talk already like 3, 4, 5, 7 times. Probably more than that. And it's funny because my dad never had to talk with me. The talk with me was, if you ever need condoms, let me know. That was the talk. And I was a late bloomer.
My mom just said, Logan, stop bringing your girlfriend over if you're going to leave condoms around. All right, my bad, Mom. That was the only talk I ever
Yeah,
had.
my
with my mom.
bad. Yeah. The talk.
It's also a little different in Europe. In Europe, it's like very normal. Everything's normal there.
Europe is like, especially France, they're like super into like open sexuality shit. Like
You
that.
go to hotels and there'd just be naked women paintings and pictures everywhere, and
Yeah.
they're on the TVs. There was like 2 or 3 channels. How do I know? 'Cause I would go to them as a kid. Europe doesn't really care.
My talk hasn't worked. Amo, you're not going to stop him. My wife thinks that just talking to him is going to make him stop. It's not. I've told you this many times. I just have to keep telling him to be
He's not-
private about it. He's not going to fucking stop. She thinks that the talk is going to make him stop. Like, dude, we know. Once you find that shit out, you know, it's hard to stop, but it's I'm making sure that he makes sure, right? We have 2 daughters as well, so I mean, he needs to make sure that it's a private thing. That's the talk. The talk is, be careful, make sure it's private. Don't be out there, you know, slinging it around in front of people and shit like that. That's the kind of talk we have to have. But he ain't gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. You have to be able to get over that part. Hopefully not anytime soon, Johnson. Hopefully not anytime soon, but oh, I know I'm gonna struggle more with my daughters though. I'm gonna struggle so bad with them. Any inch of a boy name, I'm gonna be like, who? What? Where? And then I gotta figure out how to scare the shit out of them. Oh, if it's a boy named Felipe, I'm not gonna be afraid. Fucking Felipe, I'm gonna laugh. It's a Felipe. Yeah. Felipe. It's gonna be like 3'2". If it's Tyrone, then I'm gonna have to be like, what Tyrone? What do you want, huh? Come on. I have to put that deep voice. You better not fuck with my dog. I'm gonna come put your ass down, bitch.
He's back.
I have to go bulldog. Right? The names might depend. The names might make a certain, you know.
No, don't time him out. Don't time him out.
Ooh.
Don't time him out. NK, can you do me a favor? Can you go into our Discord? I'd like to have a conversation. I just want to have a conversation with you. I just don't. It's the
my
frustrating
Discord
thing
is
about
closed.
YouTube is like I can't have a conversation with these people.
Oh wait, is this the same guy? This is a job for economists, not fantasy traders working, losing money trading. Is this
Yeah, and he's like, we're not.
is this the same thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you like going out protesting around every futures trader saying the same thing? Enkate Paskapalia 7084. This is a job for economists, not traders. Get off my lawn. Don't drink cafe mocha lattes in front of my face. Why are you parked in front of my house? Let me speak to your manager. Oh my God. I just have the feeling that's that kind of person. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm just picturing
This is
male
a
Karen with that
economist,
blonde comb over.
fantasy, working, losing money. But grammatically, none of it makes sense.
Stop eating chickens. It's animal cruelty.
We can't have conversations
Oh my
because you are
God.
losing money trading. You can't do doctor's job without qualifications. What qualifies somebody to be a trader? Okay. I'm not rage.
Wait,
I'm not being rage baiting. I'm not. I'm genuinely curious about his opinion.
that is a horrible analogy, though. What the
What is
fuck, dude? We're
your
not doing
what is
freaking surgery here. We
what
are
is the
reading a
what are the
market.
qualifications to be a trader? Because I don't know if you
Holy
know this,
shit.
but there's like thousands of live traders all over.
No,
A
you know
lot of
what?
live
You know
traders.
what qualifies to be a trader, Logan? You have to be one of those guys, right? This guy talking about you have to be a hedge and all this. It's gonna be those people that run those pyramid schemes that you have to
The
get
funny thing
everyone's
is
money, and
I actually know people. I actually
that's a real trader.
over the weekend, I met a kid who works for I forgot what the name of the hedge fund is. One of the big banks. It's not like JP Morgan, it's one of them, I don't know. And I had a conversation with him and he was like, "We don't like you guys." And I was like, "Why not?" He was like, "Because of the amount
He's
of money
definitely
you guys
trolling.
the amount of work." I said, "Look," I said, "I understand why you're not a fan of us." He goes, I go, "You went to college, you go to a university, you have to work with somebody, you have to listen to somebody, you're managing other people's funds, millions or whatever amount of money, to only make a certain percentile of it. Then you have me, who
Lower
I
located.
didn't have to go to college, didn't have to do anything crazy, don't have to listen to anybody on my trading decisions, invested $2,000 to $3,000 to turn it into $100,000 in 1 month."
Yeah.
I feel like that itself is pretty qualified. If you're making a fuck ton of money as a trader, you need
Oh,
to
there
learn
it goes.
economics, finance,
There
auditing,
it goes.
financial seasons, fundamental, technical, logical, indicator, business cycle, drawing map seasons, planning future investment. To be
No, you
qualified
don't.
as a trader,
You don't need to learn any of that bullshit to qualify as an actual trader,
doesn't
like a
make sense.
regular run of the
Why
mill.
would I? I
We're we're
actually, I
we
can
are not
confidently.
financial advisors.
I don't know anything about. I have a general idea of economics. I don't really know shit about finance. I don't know anything
You
about
can't even
auditing.
spell
I don't know
indicator. Is that
I don't use
indicator? What
fundamental.
is that?
I don't have any fundamental analysis.
Or am
Technical
I the
analysis
idiot?
I'm pretty good with. Logic, clearly.
Yeah,
Indicator,
we
I have
have pretty
one.
good logic.
Business cycle, I have my own
But he can't even
business.
play. He can't
Drawing
even
map,
spell.
no clue
Spell
what that
math.
is. You said seasons
Can't even
again, but
spell
you're talking about
indicator
financial
right.
seasons. Planning future, no, because I'm a scalper, so I don't have to focus on the future. And then investments, I have investments.
We invest. Yep.
Monetary policy,
Seasons.
that's irrelevant. Fiscal policy, that's irrelevant. Demand and supply,
Yep.
I use demand and supply.
We use demand and supply. Yeah, we both use demand and supply. Literally, quantum is a bunch of demand and supply areas. Literally.
And Kate, are
This
you a
is actually
professional
really
trader?
entertaining.
Are you a
Yeah.
licensed trader?
Are you a licensed financial advisor? Because we are not financial advisors. We say that every freaking day. Not financial advice, mother effers. We're having fun here, right? But
Hop
we're
on the
having fun and making
925,
bread.
go short.
I already played that short for the new lower low right there on the one. The 1 minute is in a clear downtrend. The 2 minutes in a clear downtrend. We almost hit that 923. This is where I want to be careful. We hit 921, 923, 911 is where I want to be careful. The bottom side would be that 900 psychological level. And that would be the potential swing point for the 5, right? Oh, that's technical analysis, isn't it? Oh my God. Oh my God, NKA, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, then don't call me a traitor. And what am I? Logan, everything I said is important. This is a perfect
We're
competition.
entertainers.
What is it? Who am I competing with? I don't compete with anybody. Nobody's my competition. There is no such thing. You know who my competition is? Actually, I do have one person I'm in competition with. Myself. Every morning when I wake up. I just don't understand. What am I? I'm not in perfect competition with who?
And
I
got
make
that,
more money.
got
I
that
make more money
Maserati.
than a lot of guys, than a lot of professional traders, like licensed traders. I make more money than a lot of them. Actually, probably
Yeah,
most
and
of them,
we
unless they're like Einstein or options traders. If you're talking futures, the average trader, I make significantly more than them.
and what's funny is
And
like
you know,
we're trading our own shit. Yeah, we're not trading for a bunch of people. We're doing our own thing. Trading our own accounts, not
trying to
financial
understand the
advice.
logic here. I'm not being rage baited. I'm genuinely just trying to understand your logic behind this.
Well,
'Cause it doesn't make
I'm
sense.
taking the
Because
rage
come on
bait.
now a couple times trying to say this. So I'm just trying to understand your logic. See if we can come to a mutual understanding. For now, still waiting for a pop under 25, and then I'm going to go short. ATR is very low right now, so I'm not going to go for a huge trade. Um, you know what NK standard is of a good trade or not. So hopefully this meets his qualifications, but we'll see. Alley girl,
I just made a quick 200 on that short
Alley girl,
in like
like you're not a chick,
10
are you?
minutes.
You are. That's hilarious that you said that. Because I feel like girls will say that, but that's hilarious. It's just yeah.
I've
I
rage
am a chick.
baited. No, I haven't. There's no
Like that.
such thing as
Logan,
enough
you're
rage
not
bait.
making money consistently. The money you make is losing it back to the market in the long run. No,
This
it's
guy's an
not.
idiot, bro. This guy's a straight up idiot. I'm
Okay.
sorry,
You don't
dude.
understand. Here, you don't understand how prop firms work.
You
I
make
think
so
you're new,
much money, bro.
I think you're new to the prop firm industry, which is okay. There's a lot of new people who are into it. So what you need to do is do some
Even
research into
I'm making
prop.
money consistently.
If you trade prop firms, you're going to understand the market doesn't get a single dime from me, ever. I don't trade with a brokerage. I don't trade live capital or funding. Only thing I trade are prop firms. Now, if I do well enough, that then gets pushed into a live prop, a live account where I'm then trading. But the money I lose in that situation, sure. Then I would lose money to the market theoretically. But the hundreds of thousands of dollars I've made, the money that I've lost has only gone to the prop firm. No market or anybody has ever gotten it.
Dom is speeding up down here at around the 920, but it's not pulling up yet. So I want to see
I'm still
if
not
it
in the
tests
short
a
yet.
little
Yeah,
bit
I'm not
deeper.
in the short because it pulled up with a green candle. So I need to wait for a continuation, then I'll jump in.
This 923 is a 5-minute level below that 911. So just be cautious. I would definitely be heat caution on the short until it breaks underneath for me that 900.
Also, you say I'm not consistent. I consistently over the last 6 months, maybe longer, have withdrawn around $50,000 a month, and I've spent significantly less than that. That would be pretty
Yes, you
consistent in my
have.
book.
That's very consistent.
But, all right, so pop under, let's say 912. I'll go short.
Dom's
Testing
not
the entry.
reacting at all down here, so this might be a weak area. This might rip right through it. Nope,
A little
bouncing
more.
right now, but let's see. That 911 needs to give out.
I'm in. See what happens here. I'm gonna look for like, let's shoot for like a 2 to 1 R multiple. Shoot for at least 20 points here. See what happens.
Oh man, I actually took that bounce. I'm sorry, bro. I hate when I fade it. I don't like to fade. But it has to get back over that 23. Has to get back over that 23. So I just took it for a quick tenor. So if it comes back down, bro, let's hope it can break that 911.
So my stop loss is 24. It almost got me out.
Oh,
Very close.
uh-oh. Okay, she's going. Yep, she's going.
Okay.
Yep.
Out.
Yep. This was that area where I was like looking for it to react around 911 to 923. It broke through 923 and then 911 reacted. So I did take that.
Nice.
Did take that. So again, I'm just trailing already.
Logan,
One
come on,
got
you are
trailed out
losing
right
numbers.
there.
You know, and I know common sense. I don't.
No, he does not know common sense. You obviously do not know common sense.
Well, you have to
Just because you
elaborate.
say you do doesn't mean you do.
If you're making money, you don't need prop firms. The reason you were trying prop firms is you want to escape losing, and there is no way.
Leverage.
I've
God, this
never,
guy's an
ever, ever used my own brokerage because I never had the money. I didn't have any money when I started trading.
leveraging.
And so what I did is I got involved with props because you don't need to have a lot of money to get involved and make a lot of money. Prop firms, you can spend $50 to $200 and turn it into a lot of
Make
money.
thousands. Yep, that's what we do. That's
Yeah,
literally what we do.
And also, I've had this argument on my social media. Some people are under the impression you shouldn't use prop firms if you're making money. I disagree because the leverage that you get from prop firms will always outbeat a cash account. Like just mathematically, if you were to put $2,000 into a cash account, like your own brokerage, and put $2,000
He's trying
into
to
prop
teach you the right way.
have 20
He's trying to
micros
teach you the right way.
as opposed to 300 micros. The 300 micros, you're obviously going to have a lot more scalability and leverage. So it always makes more sense for you to use a prop firm over a leverage account. Now, if you have a large amount of capital, right, then it makes sense. Then you could use that to be a lot more sufficient in making long-term money without having the rules of prop firms.
You might be good. The 5 minute failing to break back over 923 might be a good sign. But
Search
if
trading
it breaks
psychology.
back
I don't need
over,
to search trading psychology if I'm already a profitable trader. I think this is one of those things, and Kate, I think this is just one of those conversations where there's just no openness to discussion or understanding the other person.
he
So
thinks he knows
now,
everything.
now I'm going to follow through with timing you out because I've tried to have an understanding, some type of intellectual debate or conversation. You just kind of like, it's my way or the highway. That's ignorant. I'm not going to continue
Yep.
the conversation. So I'm going to go ahead and time you out for a day. We can have this conversation
Apparently
again
he knows
tomorrow.
all.
Again tomorrow.
Until tomorrow, Pascualito. Mr. Know-It-All. The 911 bouncing again. But it's failing to get it over 923. So this is where it's trapped right now. If it can break over 923 and 50 was it? That was where it needed to get back above. So if we can get under 911 and stay under 911, then we have room. Top of orb is 870. I got a level at 901 and 893. But that 911 is holding up so far. Scalped it again. Because why not? Eventually it's going to break. Giving me 10 points at a time. Super just risking 5 points at a time so far. There goes the push up is getting weaker, so I'm probably gonna watch it now. The Dom is still reacting a little bit there, but oh, there was a spike right there at 900. There was definitely a spike there. Saw that shift right underneath it, and there's another push up. But now it is struggling to continue to push further. There's a little bit. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. There she went. I only played it with 2 that time because it was still doing the thing. But there's 911 again. When I find these areas, I'm going to keep playing it over and over and over again. There it goes again. Up 300 just with 2 micros at a time. Scalping. Piece of cake. For me. Not for
And
everybody.
you would be a perfect
911. Holy shit. There she goes. There's 25 points. There's 25 points. And of course, I accidentally trail myself out. Of course I would do that. But whatever. 315 so far. Not too bad. 25 points off that 911. Let's go. Okay. Not financial advice with JJ's, right? But we don't know what we're doing. But we call these levels out every day. Man, there's a golden MVG too, right underneath 918. This is still in a 1 minute downtrend and a 2 minute downtrend. But the 5 minute, if the 5 minute uptrend is going to hold up, that is the area I wanted to see hold. So if it pulls back down, it will not look good. because then it could test a little further down. And if it does break below that 890 and 900, then that would be a potential shift in the 5. But for now, the 5 uptrend might continue if this continues to push up. I want to see it break back into the 35. If it can break back into 35, we could see 43, then 52.
Yeah, if you're a swing trader, a live account definitely makes more sense. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, yeah. For swing trading, you don't have to follow any of those other rules. Gonna chill here. See what it wants to do here. So if the 5-minute uptrend is gonna continue, we should see a potential continuation push and a 3-bar. But again, right, be careful. Down 911 did bounce already. I want to see what it does at this 18 area, that golden MVG. There it comes right now. It filled it. So will it push below? And that'll be a failed bullish move of an NG play if it cannot break back above it. It's pushing back above it. Not very strong. I want to see it stay above it and continue to push up if that gold MVG fill is gonna hold up. Slowly pushing up, slowly pushing up. There's that
Logan,
fill.
how many trades or how many hours do you work in trading a day in the morning? So obviously you have power hour, right? This is for entertainment purposes only. I don't trade serious accounts during this time. I do pre-market with my students for about an hour, but my main trading, my main focus, my main strategy, 30 minutes a day. Today, I took one of my second strategies, hit a trade within the first 2 minutes of the market, and I made $11,000. So did a lot of my students. Most of my students hit the same exact trade, in, out, logged out. We were done for the day. Yeah. So realistically, my main priority time in trading, 30 minutes. Honestly, the past 2 weeks, I've been done about 10 minutes in, and then I call it a day, which is great. I take a green trade or a red trade, and then I call it, move on. And you still get to make the amount of money that I'm making. You don't need to, yeah.
All right. Now we're stuck in a range. Needs to get back over 933. If it breaks below that 918, the candle closure below 918, then the downtrend on the lower time frames is going to prevail, and the 5-minute might start to try to flip. But candle closure underneath that 18 is what I'm looking for. So there it is at 18 again. This candle still has 20 seconds to go, so it can still pop itself back up. Do not fall for those little spikes that you see. Candle closures are very important. SPX created a gold NVG as well on the top side, a bearish gold NVG. So let's see if the 1-minute downtrend prevails here. If this closes under 18, that's the closure underneath it.
Sama, what's a Logan question?
Yeah, what's a Logan question? It's popping itself right back up. So, not touching it yet.
How many live accounts do you get with a prop? It depends on the individual prop. So FFF gave me 3 out of 5. TPT gave me 5 out of 5. Tradeify gave me 5 out of 5. Apex gave me 5 out of 20. My funded futures grouped them all together into one account. Lucid gave me 5 out of 5.
Nope, still in the range.
Yeah. Those are the 6 props I'm live with. Or I've been live with. I'm not live with all of them still, but
There's a
TPT,
2-minute candle here I
Lucid,
missed. So that's
FFF,
no longer
Tradeify, Apex, my funded futures. Yeah.
2-minute, 2-minute, 2-minute. All right.
Yeah, it depends on the props. But from what I understand, some of the props, like depending if you're like a really fucking good trader, really good live trader, there's like negotiations and ways to make adjustments. They're like, if you're just crushing it, because it's a mutual agreement between you and the prop. So if they're like, yo, you're a savage, you're killing it, we'll give you more contracts to trade with, get more leverage. That would make the most sense. There's like a fucking no, yeah. Not all of them, but some of them
Yeah.
do that. Can you copy trade live accounts? I don't recommend it. Why would they give you less than 5 if you traded 5? That's a conversation you need to have with the prop firm. I don't know. You got to remember, like, here's the thing that doesn't make sense to me. And if you guys see me on X, I just talk shit to other traders who bitch and moan and complain about prop firms and their rules. Like, people don't understand this. This company has no legal obligation to owe you a fucking thing. When you sign up for a prop firm, you sign an agreement saying that they can cancel and remove you at any point in time. It's just like any private business. I have the right to refuse your order. It's the same with the prop firm. So you take the risk of investing in whatever into a prop firm to turn it into an eval funded account to make some money. At any point in time, that prop firm can say, all right, you're done. And what's so weird is that when people get pushed live, they start to freak out and they're like, how dare this prop do this? Logically, what business, like, let's say I owned a McDonald's and you just kept coming to my McDonald's and there was no money exchange, you just kept taking the burgers and fries. At what point in time do you think it would probably be intelligent for me to say, hey, I don't really want to do business with you anymore because there's no win for me. You're just taking everything. Logically, it probably makes sense for a prop to say, hey, there's no mutual agreement here. Why don't we move live where there can be? And people get so frustrated and upset by it. It's like, you understand there's an end to this. That's why, like, I'm live with 6 props, right? I don't get frustrated about it because I understand that this is a limited time thing. Just like they could say, Logan, fuck off, you're not even live with us anymore. But people are dumb and they keep getting so frustrated. You took the risk. If you don't want to deal with prop firms, invest in your own capital. But what you have to deal with live capital is you're not going to have the leverage that you can with a prop. Also, if you can't afford to throw away $200 by buying that prop, you shouldn't be trading in the first place. Just my 2 cents. It's just weird. People are weird on the internet. I said this, I've tweeted this. I said, it's funny because trading is one of the most difficult jobs to ever get involved with. And it feels like it has the most densely populated group of idiots that are involved as well.
Back to 9/11. There's 2-minute closes down here. It's going to be a potential continuation. I hate when it just bleeds through those levels. So there's like no real good entry point unless it breaks retests that 18. The retest could be, well, that's not too bad. 18 or 20.
What happens if
Still
you
a
blow the
5-minute
live
uptrend though.
Right.
There's a retest.
If you blow a live account, a lot of the times you'll get put on probation
Yeah,
for
see.
1 to 4 weeks.
The 5-minute still uptrending, so any short is very dangerous, y'all. The 5-minute is still in control to me. Like, even if it closed below is what I'm watching. I'm seeing these violent pull-ups. Because the 5-minute, this is the swing point on the 5-minute. This 9/11 area still holding. Did not close below it just yet. That level is still there. So the 1 and the 2-minute are not in control at all.
Logan, you spent the 2K on props. Did you trade one account then copy? I don't know what prop firm cost $2,000. No, I did 2,000 and I bought 20
You can
accounts.
buy like 20 accounts, yeah.
But yeah, if you guys pop a live account, you're going to be on probation for 1 to 4 weeks. My
I feel
Tradeify
like,
accounts,
I feel like
go. I'm on probation still.
I don't know why. My mind thinks, yeah, I'm an idiot, but feel like you need to put on a suit, get on a monocle, and just sit here and just have these intelligent conversations with these guys. And be like, Pip Pip, you guys trade pop firms. I trade my little things, right? Just like look professional. Maybe they'll think to logic. But because you're tatted up, right? I'm a fat fuck, right? They think that we're idiots.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I think, yeah, without a doubt, I think based off of first impression. Well, in most people's
Yeah.
defense, and I'll give them that. My first impression in most situations, either one, just my pure appearance, or two, the initial sentence that comes out of my mouth might just come off like a Neanderthal. So initial impressions by many is probably like this guy lacks, you know, any sort of intelligence, has room temperature IQ, which is fine. I don't really care.
Room temperature IQ. Oh my god, guys, that bounce off that 900 was just clean. Like I kept saying, the 5 minutes in control, that 911 to 900 area is that swing point on the 5. So I never tested a short. I kept playing the bounces over and over and over again. You took that bounce too, Raheem. Way to go. Yeah, the shorts were too scary because of that 5 minute uptrend. And that 900, 911, I said that at the very beginning, where it was pushing down all the way, that 900, 911 was that swing point. So if anybody caught that beauty while we were having this intelligent conversation, awesome. I'm here clicking buttons. I'm just clicking buttons. I'm having my fun. Because
Yes, correct, Sam.
we're apparently
Sam,
not consistent.
I'll do one trade across 25 accounts with wealth charts. One trade across
I'm not
25
trading,
accounts,
so.
around $11,000. Over 10 days, it's 100K.
She's still going. Stays over 43. We already hit 52. Like we hit those levels that we are trying to go test up again. We need to break 43 on the 2, 52 on the 1, and then we can continue our way back up to the 70s. We got to break through each one of these little areas to continue to pump. So that was about a 40 point, 50 point explosion if you guys got in at the 900. It hit 904.
No, Ponzi, I don't think you should ever try to pass eval in 1 to 2 days.
No.
Everything is habitual. We're habitual creatures, and everything is psychological. And if you consistently try and pass an account in 1 to 2 days, you're going to see that you were able to do that and accomplish that within 1 to 2 days on an eval. Then you're going to try to incorporate the same idea and the same concept in a funded account, which is going to be ended up building bad habits and unrealistic expectations. Treat your evals how you treat your funded. Treat your funded how you treat your live account. Treat your live account how you would a cash account. Treat it all the same. Build that good habit. Build that repetition.
Oh, keep going. Break that 5250. Used to break 5250, close above that. Then we have 5775. So there's these little pockets of potential rejection we can see. Just little pockets here and there. This 5 minute I would love to see it just stay over the 930 and continue to push. 52 can break. Then we have that 57. Then we have room. We have room. 57 and 60 on the 2 minute. But let's see. That was a beautiful bounce. 5 minute in
So-
charge.
How long does it take me to
Wasn't
pass an
triangle.
eval? On average, around 2 weeks. Then you pass the buffer in about 1 week, and then you're getting, but you should, I shouldn't say should, that's not fair. Ideally, it should be able to pass an account and get a payout within 2 months. Obviously, I'm a phenomenon and I can do things a little bit quicker than others, but I think realistically, it makes more sense to try and do it in 2 to 3 weeks is healthy.
Neighbors. Dude, you just pulled that, Max? My first 1 of 1. Damn, bro. 1 of 1. How much is that shit worth? That's a 1 of 1. That's crazy. That's got to be up there, man. That's fucking dope.
That's good.
Yeah. see if she can continue to push. She's testing the 50 again. I want this to stay over 30. So if it pulls back, I don't want it to break back under 30. But 52 just broke, retesting, but the retest area could go as deep as 45. And then on the 5-minute, it could test all the way down.
He's a
to
rookie,
around
isn't
30. Yeah, he was. Well, this will be his second year. He's I don't know if he was really close with Jaden Daniels, but I'm not sure if there was. Yeah, he had an injury. He had a bad injury, so it's going to be interesting to see how he comes out this year. But him and JD were pretty close friends. But I think there was like some sort of outing that they had over the summer.
he? Tore his ACL, so he's not going to be worth shit soon. Right?
He's good. Yeah, yeah. An ACL tear is hard to come back from.
So he's not going to be worth shit.
That wasn't him, Omar? Okay, it wasn't him. All right, so I confused. I got the coolest Washington card. Show me. Let me see.
It's not worth
gotta be
anything.
JD
I5.
now.
Yeah. So how's it worth 10K raw?
Oh shit! If it comes back 9 or 10, you'll give it to me. Oh fuck yeah! That's gonna be. I'll cherish that thing.
Now
It's a
Max
red-
has
I
one
cherish my
card.
Redskin shit.
I said if Max decides to sell it or get rid of it, there's one card I want. I don't care for sports cards or any cards, but there's one card I want. His
I
Tillman
have to
card.
get a safe. I have to get a safe for it.
Pat Tillman card.
Owen, the Adolf 101.
Or a signed Adolf.
They got.
Signed? Dude,
They gotta do historical cards, man. That'd be so fucking hilarious. Oh, they got you George Washington 101, Adolf 101. Yeah,
Why
King
are you
Jong
taking one
Un,
trade a day and not trade copying? I am trade copying. I think you're
the
having a
Biden.
understanding here, brother. I take one trade, I copy it across 25 accounts, and I make about anywhere between $300 to $500 per account.
You got a Kevin Durant in a Washington. Yeah, Kevin Durant's a Marylander. Yeah, he actually grew up really close to where I grew up.
It's the wildest card.
Kevin
Interesting.
Durant, that looks interesting. I didn't know that they would make that's a fan card. The finest fan autographs. Kevin
Interesting.
Durant.
I think it's got to actually be worth something.
Yeah, he actually grew up, really close to where we were at. He went to school near Twinbrook too for a little bit.
Pretty funny photo.
Here's that 30 pullback. So this is the area you'd want to see hold if it's going to continue to push up. If it breaks back down, one of two things, as I'm trying to break below it, one of two things could occur if it breaks back down. Is the 5-minute is potentially going to flip trends, or we're just going to start ranging until MOC. That's the two things that could potentially happen now. If this 30 gives out.
Damn, you had 5 ACL surgeries. At what point do you just decide to remove it? Or is that only your meniscus you can remove? They do remove it. Okay.
They didn't. They
Oh,
do
you-
fan cards. They didn't do. What's the actor? The actor. I forgot his name. Do I know the guy's name? But I forgot it right now. He's also a big fan of the Redskins. The guy that goes all right, all right, all right. What's his name again? He does all the car commercials for not Kevin Hart. No, he's a white guy. Kevin Hart.
Bradley Cooper?
Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey. That's yeah. I've seen him at the games. He always sits with the fans, like in the lower bowl.
He's a big Texas Longhorns fan, I think.
The college, yeah. And yes, all right, all right,
Daughter
all
had the
right.
graft for ACL replacement. I'm lucky with my height that I've never had a knee issue. I feel like everybody who's tall ends up banging out their knee.
Really testing this 30 right now. But she's struggling to pull back up, so
Both my hamstrings you've
there she
torn.
goes. She needs to really get back up there, though. I don't want to see it hang out down here too much. Or again, like we could start ranging until MLC. This could absolutely start ranging until MLC.
Now I just started. Oh, today was day 1 of my peptides. Now I don't have to worry about any injuries. Loaded up on that BP 157, Sorelin, fucking NAD, TRT. Fucking
And Momento P. Wait, TNT?
TRT.
Is it? Oh, TRT. Oh, my bad. I was like, damn.
And then I took a vitamin shot, amino cocktail. So I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots today. 2 of them I have to take every day.
Yes.
Are you worried about all these non-FDA drugs? Do you know what is FDA approved? Cigarettes. Alcohol.
Yeah.
What the fuck do I care? COVID vaccines. What the fuck do I care about something that's FDA approved? What the fuck is the FDA going to tell me?
Yeah, I know. FDA's like, can we make money off of it? Right? That's all they care about. Can you pay us for
Fucking
it?
McDonald's.
Pay us, we'll prove it.
The
Yeah,
fuck does
straight
FDA
up.
mean?
Dude, like, isn't that like the whole sugar, or like there was a whole sugar thing? They tried to make it sound like sugar was good for you for a while because some company paid scientists to write an article, a BS article about it.
I'm on Retta, BPC, GHU, Tesmerelin.
Yeah,
I've heard a
seems
lot about
really
Tesmerelin
testing
and
the study.
Retta. I'm on BPC, NAD, and Sermerelin.
I think we're gonna range here, y'all. 330 volume's about to come in. Let's see what 330 volume says.
What
Because
pharma
we've had it the
company?
last couple days.
What BP 157 come from? It's downstairs. It's in my fridge. I gotta check. Yeah, like the nurse, I was just like acting stupid. I was just like, can you just load up all these shots and just do the shots for me? She's like, you don't know how to do this? I was like, no. So I was just like sitting there. It's a girl who like lives nearby me. So I'm just sitting there just like flirting with her to get her just load up all of my medications, do everything for me. I could just fucking don't have to do anything. She's like, are you going to be able to do this yourself? I was like, no, you got to do the shots too.
There was a 330 volume came in and just broke underneath 330. So looks like it might just keep ranging here because this 5-minute is in a potential flip of trend, but right doesn't mean it's gonna just go now. We might wait for MLC. It would need to close above 945 on the 5, below 900 on the 5 as well.
Cool as fuck. I
40
hope she's
points of
watching this.
potential range here.
$100 that Logan goes out with the nurse at the end of the month. She knows I'll be back Monday. No, I'm not doing that.
But you're hitting on it. You're hitting
No,
on
I'm
a
not
number?
taking 5 shots a day. I'm taking 2 shots a day. And then the other
What?
shots I'm taking. The other shots I'm taking twice a week. And then my vitamins once a week. Appreciate the transparency with your timeline for passing me about and getting a payout. That really resonated with me and some of my issues. No problem, DJ. Dude, you guys you guys gotta understand when you guys see that I have these giant months, like I'll give you guys a little free check in here. And I tell my students this all the time. People need to understand this. This is a marathon. It is not a sprint, right? There's the compound effect. Just think about this. Let's think about this like mathematically. If you start to pass certain accounts and you start to get past the threshold and you start to get payouts, once you've gone through that process, which might take some time to pass an account, get it funded, get past the threshold for a buffer, you've already done all of the work. Now you get a payout, you're past the buffer. Guess what? Every 1 to 5 days, it's just base hits, payout. 1 to 5 days, base hits, payout. Especially once you hit a threshold. So at that point in time, you're making nonstop money. Why do you think I've been pushed live with all of these props? I go through the threshold, right? Get past the buffer, have the buffer, payout 1 to 5 days. Payout, 1 to 5 days. Base hits. I'm not kidding. Base hits. My students see it. I'm telling you, I make $300 to $500 a day. Base hits, payout. Base hit, payout. Base hit, payout. And you build it up and it compounds. And now you're getting a shit ton of payouts all stacked together at once. I get it. Passing an account sucks. Going through the buffer sucks. But if you can just be patient enough and get through that process, after that, you can just take the smallest trade and you're good. And if you have a good risk to reward, you're also solid. I took a loss on Power Hour right now. If I take a win, that'll count for at least 2 to 3 losses. So I'm chilling, right? What's a base hit? Depends on your account size, right? It could be anywhere between 150 to 300 bucks. Is it considered a base hit?
Yeah. Like my base hits are 10 points, 15 points.
Yeah.
1-to-1. Majority is 1-to-1. So yeah, it could vary on the setup.
The goal is just to, you don't need to, there's no race, there's no competition, there's no timeline. Your goal in this marathon is just to cross the finish line.
Dude, the
That's
shirt's
it.
looking very, very interesting right here again. But it needs that 911 needs to give out. Ooh, it's reacting still in that area. That 900 area is still holding up strong, but if this 5 minutes gonna give out, if this 5 minute is flipping trend, that 911 needs to go. Needs to
Vegeta
go.
didn't turn
That
Super
needs to
Saiyan until he was
fly, we're starting
33.
to close it. Yeah, Vegeta sucks.
He didn't turn
That's why he's a
Super
loser.
Saiyan until he was 33. So next year's my year? That's what you're telling me.
But technically, I know Vegeta never lost to Goku except for that time he got his ass kicked by Kaioken, right? Kaioken times 20. He did lose. But a lot of people like to also ride on Vegeta's, padding.
Yes, Jesus was crucified at 33 also. Supposedly.
Maestro, you probably don't trade FFF due to your 10-point scalps and their microscope. No, I trade FFF. I've gotten multiple payouts from FFF. Their microscoping rule is not 10 points. They have a 20-second rule. My average trading time
They've
is
actually decreased
45
it.
seconds to a minute and a half.
They actually made it
decreased
better
it?
from
Oh,
there.
maybe.
Yeah, they made it even better.
It's not going to affect me at all.
Bro,
Like,
I've been
never had
trying to
any
tell
issues with
people that,
FFF.
hobby. Dude, people don't listen. They're
Yeah,
like,
they
because
think-
my trades, like my
They don't
morning
know what
trade,
microscoping rule is.
my morning trade is very fast. People are like, you're gonna get cooked. I'm like, no, you're not. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
The microscalping usually is only triggered if you're using some type of fucking bot or cheating system.
Micro scalping is I don't trade on TV 888, so I couldn't help you there, brother. Micro scalping is usually less than 5 points and less than 10 seconds. I'm not a micro scalper. I don't know why everyone thinks I'm a fucking micro scalper. I get 10 points and I let runners run. My runners run for minutes sometimes. My average trading time is over 30 seconds, 45 to 2 minutes. I have sauce box plays that sometimes take 10 to 15 minutes to complete. All right, but my students know about that. So I don't know why everyone thinks I'm like this insanely quick 5-second pump guy that just, clicks the button and sells really fast.
Hey, my man, if you get the job done, you get the job done.
Yeah, I know, right? We get the job done, exactly. It might take me 2 seconds. I don't care. I'll get the job done. But I ain't microscoping. I do not microscope. It's 20 seconds and I got flagged for that, then you're microscoping, bro. Because my trades do not last less than 20 seconds. The 10 points is not the microscoping. 10 point was my first 2P and got hit with the 10 seconds. Yeah, and see? Then you're doing a lot of those. But even if I hit 10 points, my runners continue to run. And again, I don't always hit 10 points. It depends on the risk. If I'm risking 20 points, I'm going for fucking 20 points. If I'm risking 15, if I'm risking 30, I'm going for 30. The 10 points is not always the 1 TP. 10 points is the main TP, usually on low RR when I'm risking, or low ATR when I'm risking like 5, 7, 8 points. If I'm risking 10, I'm going to go for 10. But if a risk trade is only 10 points, usually ATR is really low and really slow, so it still might take a minute to get 10 points. So if you got flack for that, bro, that's You're doing something.
I mean, some
You're
people do,
definitely-
but I feel like not consistently. It shouldn't be where it gets to a point where it's delaying a payout. Like even if you get flagged on it, it's like, all right, just take a couple trades and you'll be fine. Like delay it.
yeah.
I don't know.
Because
I
yeah,
don't
my
know.
average, yeah, like here, let me show you guys. Look, this account I've been trading right now. Right, even scalping it. My average trade
It's like
time
last
is
22 seconds.
1 minute and 46 seconds. Look at this, right? This is the account I've been trading for Power Hour.
Oh, actually, let me look at my. I can look right now. I can figure out my average time right now. Going
Well,
well charts.
1 minute and 46 seconds. That's my average trading time. Sometimes the runners run sometimes. That's the thing. The runners run. When the runners run, that stacks up the time.
I think Alpha's gonna move me live soon.
You're taking over, man. So fucking awesome.
Wait, where is the wealth
Oh yeah, the
tracker?
commission fee is always killer, but you move on from it. Dude, this 911 level is just I missed the long again because I was reading the chat, but that 911 level is just insanely holding right now, beautifully. We've already had 1, 2, 3, 4 taps. Each time it's jumped up 30 points.
So I have my main stack accounts, right? I told you guys, like when you guys asked when do I trade, my primary accounts, my main focus accounts, about 15 minutes into the New York Open, right? Sometimes a little bit longer. 75% win rate. Average
Right, look at this
trade
one. Look, here's another account I traded last night. Right, here's another one. Right,
4 minutes.
look, average trading time 26 seconds on this one. Right, so it varies. Right, this is one from yesterday.
4 minutes.
100% win rate on that baby.
Most
Actually,
trades
no,
are
1
under.
minute and 48 seconds. My bad, not 20. Average trade time was 26, but the longest trade was 1 minute and 48 seconds on that one.
This is my average trade time is 4.5 minutes. But over half of my trades, okay, but the median is under 1 minute. Like maybe I just have a few really long fucking trades.
So Jim's asking, how does that double up program work? So it works if you get a payout, right? But you must have not reset that account. That account must have not been reset in the process. If you won the account, you passed it, you got a payout without ever resetting, that qualifies you. So if you think you qualified, open up that support ticket.
Most profitable day, 17,000. Least profitable day, 2,000.
Look at this one.
75% win rate over 450 trades.
Well, actually, let me look at these Apex
75% win rate over 450 trades.
Look at these 250K Apexes I've been messing around with. I said fuck it, and I was like, let me just $17 if I pass them, I pass them. $85, $86. The average is about the same.
Oh, that's equal. So it's actually 91 trades. Well, it included all of them together. So it's actually 91 trades, 75% win rate.
1, 2, 3. There's those.
You took a few long trades in Asia overnight, I believe.
Berries.
That's what it might have been. But I don't think I took that with my alphas. I don't think I would have done that with my alphas, but maybe I did.
All right, MOC is in 8 minutes. We are stuck between two levels, 942 and 927 right now. 927, 942. Keep in mind that 911. If there's a push down, that 911 is the strong hold, but we've already bounced off of it so many times. This 5 minute just locked in the level at 29 as well.
Is it a 2-to-1 R multiple? Actually, my average trade is about a 2-to-1 R multiple. Yes. Occasionally 1.5, but Very rarely. Most of the time, it's a minimum of a 2-to-1. If it's high ATR, 3 or 4-to-1. What pair is this? We're trading MNQ. Futures only, MNQ. With all the success, you are all in live accounts. No more sim accounts. Not all of them. There's some props that I'm sim funded with. I've also popped some of those live accounts. I'm gonna be transparent. Yeah. Right now, I am currently actively live with 3 of them still. Yeah. I'm just worried
Get
with
put into boo
yeah.
boo jail.
Yeah.
All right, we're just hanging out between these two levels right now. 942 and 927. Which side's gonna break? Below 927, be cautious of 911, because that's the level that 900 level needs to break if it decides to come down. Over 942, it has a lot of room to get up there to 972. So it's going to be an interesting MOC here. Look at that beautiful push up already off of that 927, back to 942. Yeah, look at that. All right, now if it holds above here, there's 942. All right, we still got 6 minutes for MOC. Still got quite a while. 942 would need a hold, but again, right, 927 is still a level as well.
Logan, how contract of MNQ6 do you trade with?
How contract on MNC60 trade with? How? Oh my God, she's going. She's going a little bit right now.
It depends on your
Okay.
account. I would say anywhere between 6 to 40 micros, depending on your account size.
Now 927 was the holding area for now. All right, let's see how this is going. These are going pretty good, up 15 points already, trailing just because, again, pre-MOC, it can get pretty wicky. So I'm just trailing and letting one runner continue to run if it continues to hold. I also took it on.
Is there a log where I
Both
can see
charts.
his performance?
There's a rejection.
Javi's or mine?
Back down. Back down we go. Yeah, we got logs. We got logs under our well, depends. Some of us might wear tidy whities, some of us might wear boxers. You know, there's some sickos out there that wear panties.
Uh,
So their logs might be under the panties.
I don't know about a log of performance, but if you go to any of my posts, I think I did a post on here on the Discord, and I showed all $100,000 in payouts of June. So you can see this guy got verified 100K in payouts, and it shows every prop, every withdrawal, everything. I don't know if that's enough evidence. I don't know, dude. I don't try to sell
I
myself.
wasn't recording my PNL. No. I was recording my video, but not the PNL. Oh me. Oh well. Let's see if this keeps going. MOC in 4 minutes. I mean, I shared my reports, my daily reports today from like 5 accounts in Discord. My 3 micros are running. And then my 4 micros on here are also running. Oh shit, okay. It's still going. Well, we're gonna take one out here. I'm gonna trail one here. I'm gonna leave 3. We need to break over that sauce box midline as well. That's where we're kind of hovering underneath. So I'm already trailing them just because MOC tends to be very wicky. He's still going. We have room to get to 76. My 3 micros are up $104 already. I'm going to take one out up here. So let's see if it just keeps going. At this point, if it just keeps going, it just keeps going. At 27 prevailed, the uptrend, the 911 level. Like there was just so much telling me that this was going to keep jumping on that bottom area. So we're not professionals, but we're not financial advisors, but we know what the fuck we're doing. Okay, I'll say that much. We know what the fuck we're doing. We don't need to go to school for this shit. You can learn it just by, you can literally learn it by YouTube University. You can learn it by doing your own research, staring at the charts. There's no better experience than hands-on experience. I went to college for 2 years for business administration. I learned jack shit about actually running a business until I actually ran a business. I learned more by actually running the business than what I did in those 2 years in school. Experience trumps a lot of the, obviously doctors, right? Surgeons, that's a whole different ballgame. Whole different ballgame. But there's certain fields where experience trumps school. Okay.
Never mind. I'm just gonna sound arrogant, but like, I
Go
think
ahead.
anybody
Just do it.
with like optimal intelligence can perform 99% of occupations outside of those that like legitimately require an education. Lawyers, doctors, like Javi was saying, things of that degree. I think everything else, you just spend a little bit of time behind the wheel, going through the experience side, like Javi
Yeah.
said. 99% of jobs, anybody can do it.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Right. Like, and there's a great example by Junix. Right. You're gonna be an amazing stripper by stripping and dancing on the pole. Right. Not going to school. You're gonna learn shit from going to school. Right. Same thing when you're, you're selling on the down. You're not gonna learn about selling on the down at school. All right, one of my runners got trailed out. MOC coming in, and
Right.
ooh, that pulled that good. My runners got trailed out right there. All right, we're breaking down this 911 level. This 911, my runners got trailed out right there, and it looks like 911 is gonna bounce again. 911 is the next level that I want to see it break, but this was again right that pull down. I would say be cautious because of that 900 911 area. It just jumped off of it. Let's see what it wants to do. Under 27 though. If it stays under 27, it's gonna look interesting.
Obviously, athletes and artists don't count when I say that experience because
Oh my god, look at that bounce. Look at that bounce from that 911. But again, we got to break over 27. So we're going to get trapped here unless it breaks 911. 911 and 27 are those freaking areas where MOC is getting trapped in. I already collected my move up, got trailed out on that push down, and it bounced right there at 900 again. And there's a nice push up, but it needs to get back over 27 if she wants to get back and push again. So she's hovering right there below it. All right, there's 27 tap, rejecting. So this is where we're trapped. 911 and 927 for now. Can it keep pushing 911? Or will it break back over 27? Ooh, there's a little break over 27. It needs to hold up there and continue to push. Look at that wick off of 911. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 taps. That thing breaks, then there's going to be a potential big move coming in. But for now, bouncing again for the 6th time during power hour. So we're just hovering between this right now. There's not much. Dom's going crazy right now. Dom is going crazy. There's a push down. It's going to test it again by the looks of it. Nope. That was barely a pull down. Dom is kicking in speed a little bit. What time is it? 3:52. 752 on SPY. MU. There you go, Chris. Forget the degree. Just watch the shows here. Literally, you'll learn a lot more just by watching the shows here. Look at this. She's just trapped between 911 and 927. She's literally just trapped, bouncing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. She's not going anywhere right now. Zero direction. She's just trapped. MOC today, not much, but so far, that 911 area holding. If it breaks, I'm definitely going to potentially test a short, but I need to see a good break, a good candle closure below it on the 5. That's what I'm going to be looking for. Any other candles, not going to be super sold. If it just melts through, it just melts through.
It's my
There's
first day
911
back
again.
in.
Look at that bounce. Again.
Oh boy, but it just fucking crushed my legs.
Here it goes again.
We
Attempt
also-
number 8.
You seen a bleach 1,000-year? No, I think bleach is for children also.
Nah, bleach ain't for children. Especially 1,000-year war. Okay, here's 911 breaking finally. Can it continue? Can it
I don't
hold
think I
below and not pop 900? Ooh, there's big time reaction at 900. Big time reaction at 900. 900 needs to break if this is really going to go. There was just a spike at 900 and it teleported up. So this 911 needs to break on the 5. It's so far pulling right back above it. Oh yeah, there's definitely some support down there. There's definitely a lot of support down there. That was a hell of a spike I just witnessed on the DOM. There it is again. All right, let's see. What is that, the 55 candle? 55 candle coming in. Here's another push. Let's see. Nope, still holding it. All right, I'm tempted to test the short now because
All right,
it
go
is
short. Fuck it.
looking like we're flipping
Go short.
resistance. But that 900 needs to hold below. This needs to really just go.
Oh,
see,
fuck.
I told you. I told
fuck.
you. I told you that 900 needs to go, dude. I hope you guys did not eat that up. I was tempted, but that 500, that 900 was not the go. Oh my god! Oh wait, did the camera zoom in on me? It zoomed in on me. Yeah, it did. Bitch. I was telling you there was insane reaction down there. But that fucking 900 area is just scary, dude. I was tempted. I'm so glad I didn't touch anything.
Oh, in the complete opposite direction. Like,
Dude,
instantly.
well, yeah, dude. I was tempted,
Oh,
but no.
That was
Dude,
fuck.
I mean,
I haven't had
from
that.
here.
I haven't had that happen to me in a fucking while. Holy fuck. Holy
Dude,
shit.
I held my breath for you, but I was like, nah, I'm not touching that shit. There was insane reaction down there.
Bro, that was
when I
hilarious.
saw that spike down, dude.
I'm not even mad. That was hilarious. I just fucking all right. I'm selling. Fucking ripped. And it wasn't even like a degen trade. Like it was a PHP setup. That was a legit trade.
Oh, man.
I just got fucking instant cooked. That's pretty funny.
There was, dude. That was funny, dude.
It's always
We're
the
back
opposite
to the
way.
927.
Guess I'm just a fucking grifter then. But that shit was good. That was hilarious.
I mean, it's in a downtrend now in the 5. But again, right, the pull ups are going to be where it's going to test the lower high potentially. So this is that 30 areas where I'm kind of looking at it potentially, but there's a little bit of a pullback. It's just barely moving.
That was hilarious.
It's just barely moving.
That's what you call fast food.
We're
That
just
shit
trapped.
fucking instant.
It breaks back over that 40, and then there's a chance it's going to really start to push again. It needs to break back over that 40. If not, it'll keep ranging. So here's a test of that 40.
It's not funny for those who took the PHP. Why isn't it funny, Chris Econ? Because that was a PHP trade that I took, and I lost.
Okay, here's 40 break. Can it go?
Why is it not
Trading, guys, you have to be enjoying trading, and you're gonna take L's, right? If you got cooked, it's because you sized up too big, and that's on you. That's on you. That's not on anybody else but you. Right? It's not funny to you. That means that you played. You got into the emotions when you heard him say, "I'm getting in," and you probably went way heavier than you should have.
I think it's hilarious. I think it's fucking. I took an
Yeah.
L. I guess what? Tomorrow I'm gonna take probably another L. Maybe the next day another L. But
I just took
yeah,
a little 13-pointer right here on that
stop
40
losses.
break.
You're not emotional. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, you shouldn't be emotional. It should
You
be
guys have seen me
routine.
take
It
L's
needs to
all the
be.
time here.
Yeah.
You see my payouts. I don't give a fuck. That was hilarious. That was instant reversal as soon as I said sell. I think that was funny.
That is funny,
And
bro. Like that's happened. That's happened to us. It's funny when it happens. Like people have seen my video where I'm like, I'm gonna YOLO it just
yeah, that's funny.
on a whim, and then all of a sudden get cooked.
That
I
is
was
going
like,
to be a
well, I'm
good
dead.
clip. That's going to be a funny clip. They're going to be like, I'm like, all right, short, and they just, oh, that's going to be hilarious. I think it's funny as fuck. What was my stop loss? Like 15 points. I want to say.
Yeah, imagine not
20.
having a stop
Doesn't
loss.
matter.
Exactly,
Doesn't
right?
matter what my stop loss was. That shit fucking flipped up 35 points.
Yeah, this thing is in a range right now. It's literally in a range.
Said.
But that 940 holding again, right? These little pockets that it's kind of getting trapped in. If it breaks back below 940, 927, then it could come all the way back down to test that spike. It's in a wide ass range right now. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing it in a wide ass range. The 2 and the 5, the 2 minute looks horrendous. The 5 minute looks like it's switching to a downtrend. Look at that, all the way back down to 927. Oh, go figure. Can it bounce or will it reject? That's the question mark. Bouncing right now. There's a bounce up to 27. All right, little bounces here, little bounces there. That was about a 13-point bounce, so not that small. Oh, now it became a 20-point bounce. Holy shit. Those levels right there. Look at that. I'm just having my fun right now. Fuck it. Why not? Just playing with my levels. All right. Just like when you discovered when you were 9 or 10. I think I discovered it the first time I discovered it. I was a late bloomer. I was like 14 or 15 the first time I discovered what you could do. Whoa, what was that? What the hell just happened to my DOM? One of my contracts vanished. 2 of my contracts just vanished. Oh, I had orders? No, I didn't. What the f that? This took me out of my trade. I didn't have nothing in there.
YouTube word of the day is
Yeah.
cooked.
You saw that too,
I just
Shane?
got cooked on that trade.
Did you see, like, dude, the DOM just went nuts. It glitched and it took out one contract. Now I'm looking if I had orders in place. And then it took out a second one right after that second push. This is like the 3rd time that shit has happened to me. That is so weird. Well, I took that level bounce right at the bottom of 27. I got a nice 30-point push before it just teleported my contracts out.
I still think I haven't gotten cooked like that instantly. I don't think, like, unless it was new, like news, that would happen. Like where you're just like, fuck.
I think
But
that
I don't
was
think
the
I've gotten like
screenshot I took.
full blown reversal like instantly in a very long time.
So this is gonna be your moment. When I had my video when I'm dead, this is gonna be yours.
But it wasn't even like an MOC. It was like, all right, we're done with MOC. We've got a PHP set up. It's breaking down. It's holding the trend. We broke through the level. Yellow candle. Like everything was like short. Nope.
Yeah, I was so tempted too. Dude, you don't understand how tempted I was, especially when you said it. I was like, "Ugh," and I held back because I was like, I saw that reaction. I saw that initial reaction, and then the second time I saw it again, and I was like, no, and that's why I sat on my hands. And then I saw you kidding. I was like, oh shit, that went the opposite way. I saw explode. I was like, oh god. Oh god.
Let's do a giveaway for the Discord too.
How many we got in here? 531. I'm meaning Peter Griffin when he laughs.
Jim
136 is
Sentel,
the first number.
13.
Oh, I
Jim
mean, I did
Sentel,
do the Peter
13.
Griffin laugh though.
Congratulations. You want access to any for an entire week.
It almost got up to that 72 level. We hit 62. So 72 is still potentially in play with if this continues to play out. But again, right, be cautious as volume dies down. Just be cautious. I'm done already. The 4 o'clock setup, is the 4 o'clock setup active right now? Not really fully active. It kind of tried, but it didn't hold. So it needs to hold above like 360
Javi, what's the next
if
word
that
for the
4 o'clock
YouTube?
setup will play out. Next word for the YouTube. Let's do laugh. When people
Laugh.
start talking about my laugh. Laugh.
All right, and then the number for the Discord?
The next number is going to be 47. 47.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I was about to say the same number. I already called it. I need a sponsorship from Echo. They got one. Don't type the number in the Discord, guys. That number is for us to count. We count the heads on our list. I didn't realize I took that trade on one of my FFF funders. Holy shit.
The networking.
That bounce off 27. I didn't mean to do that. The networking.
The networking. Come on up. Winner is Fish
Don't
Hippie.
type
Fish
anything.
Hippie always wins. Fish Hippie on the Discord, on the YouTube. You just won any indicator free for an entire week. I think you won yesterday. All right. Oh, there he is.
Yo,
Yeah, Fish Hippie. I
Camera's
remember
on.
Fish Hippie.
can you hear me, Logan?
Yep, you gotta turn the camera on.
Ah, snap. Well, how do I turn this camera on? Turn the camera on.
Turn the camera on.
Yo, bro, we was cooked. There we go. Allow access. Yeah, come on, allow access.
What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up? What's up, family?
Hey, sorry.
Well,
if
I
got
got
you.
really dizzy with that.
My bad.
Holy
Just got cooked. My fault. My fault.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, we just got cooked, bro. That shit was funny as hell, y'all. That shit was funny.
It was a good short. I thought it was a good short. But how's your
Yeah,
trading going?
yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
have fun trading, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I love this shit, bro. I love it.
Trading's going good?
I'm learning. I'm learning.
Learning.
Let's put it that way. Yeah.
Good, good, good.
Yeah.
Good. All right, man. Well, where are you from?
I'm from South Carolina, brother.
Okay, cool. Where in South Carolina?
Upstate South Carolina.
Okay, cool.
Greenville,
Yeah,
Spartanburg.
yeah. Getting to
Yeah.
Greenville. I used to go to Greenville a lot for military contract headquarters and stuff. But all right, cool, man.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
well, so you're
too.
a student. Keep focusing on your education. Keep grinding, brother. And open up a support ticket. You just won, I think, an Alpha account. So congratulations, man.
I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate everything y'all do for us community too, brother. Okay.
Thanks, man. We'll talk soon.
All right, man. Talk to you.
It's almost at the 72. I am in
Okay.
this trade, by the way. I took that little push to 72, but I'm already trailing. It's just so close. So close.
All right. So yeah, that's it. 2 L's for me today, guys. A red day on the power hour for Logan. Javi, though, how green are you today?
I'm up 800 on one account. I took 250 on another account.
Good. So you beat me.
So,
Okay, good. You made
yeah,
more than I lost.
I'm pretty good. Okay.
Solid.
Yeah. That 911 bounce that kept playing over and over and over again was just, yeah, it was crispy.
Cool. All right.
And then
Well, that's it.
mostly
Power hour,
those are-
guys.
that.
Clearly, I'm not profitable, so don't buy my course. Students, I'll see you guys for pre-market tomorrow.
My wife
With that being said, that's
calling me out.
all I got. Javi, what do you got?
Guys, check out our YouTube channels if you guys want to learn more about our systems, right? PHP with Logan, Quantum with mine. You guys see those colorful candles, that's Quantum. You guys see those fat torta candles with the yellow or yellow green. The yellow candles, the green lines, the red lines, that's PHP. You can check out that with Logan. I do Sunday sessions for quantum traders every Sunday night. Make sure you guys also like, subscribe, hit that bell so you guys get notifications when we start these shows. Got Max and Lama in the morning, got myself and Logan for Power Hour. We got Coach and Priscilla for Happy Hour, and then our boy Luca for the London Highs. So don't miss any of that. Make sure you tip the staff, show your love as usual, right? Always grinding it out in here in the background. And then make sure you guys check out our socials, X, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all that fun stuff. You got a lot of information in there. Maestro Elites, I'll see you again tonight. Day 4. Getting better and better as we progress. I see everyone kind of asking all these questions and doing the homework, which is fucking awesome. So I'm always happy to see what you guys are doing and what you guys are kind of implementing. Keep at it. I love to see it. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your night. Trade safe, everyone. I will see you again. We will see you again tomorrow. Peace out. Almost there.
Run it.
It's almost there.
Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. They said life after death, they was never that close. Hit the wheel, love, I be in the back row. Then it flipped on his head, that's a fact though. 2 wheels to the chest, had a body on the gurney. Out from the crowd, make the whole place scurry. And I know they were worried, but it wasn't my time. Came back in a hurry. Life gave me a burden, burden in my trip, turned into a gift. Started all over, I was starting to trip. Took a little chip, turned into a brick. Then I did again. Took a little chip, turned into a brick. Then I did again. Took a little chip, one and shit, turned into a chip. We in and out quick. Am my electro, heat of my electro. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. Am my electro, heat of my electro. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. Big win in the morning, let's celebrate. Poppy need a steak on the plate. A little wine, the white wine, the Sauvignon Blanc. New father, I'm doing my job. Can't do what I used to do. This life ain't just for me, it's for you. I'm focused, keeping my emotions from overflowing. To me, it's like an ocean that never ends. So when you learn how to swim, you never get wet. And you never forget that you a vet. I keep you in my mind every second. I hope you never had to feel how I felt. But you gotta know the truth. My life without you was no life at all. Quantum shift, quantum doing shift, then I did it again. Quantum shift, quantum doing shift. We in and out quick. Am I